because you gotta check out this lady. It's Marina Tessex. I believe she got a lot of wisdom. As young as she is, she got a lot of wisdom about the feminist movement and the evilness and its corruption. And you should subscribe to her channel and watch her.
We are, as a sex, infinitely superior to men. Elizabeth Cady Stanton. All men are rapists, and that's all they are. Marilyn French, authoress, later advisoress to Al Gore's presidential campaign. Men's sexuality is mean and violent, and men so powerful that they can reach within women to construct us from the inside out. Satan-like, men possess women, making their wicked fantasies and desires women's own. A woman who has sex with a man, therefore, does so against her will, even if she does not feel forced. Judith Levine, author of My Enemy, My Love. All sex, even consensual sex between a married couple, is an act of violence perpetrated against a woman. Catherine McKinnon. Men who are unjustly accused of rape can sometimes gain from the experience. Catherine Commons. The nuclear family must be destroyed. Whatever its ultimate meaning, the breakup of families now is an objectively revolutionary process. Linda Gordon. I feel that man-hating is an honorable and viable political act, that the oppressed have a right to class hatred against the class that is oppressing them. Robin Morgan. We can't destroy the inequalities between men and women until we destroy marriage. Robin Morgan. To call a man an animal is to flatter him. He's a machine, a walking dildo. Valerie Solanas, authoress of the Scum Manifesto. Life in this society being, at best, an utter bore, and no aspect of society being at all relevant to women, there remains to be civic-minded, responsible, thrill-seeking females only to overthrow the government, eliminate the money system, institute complete automation, and destroy the male sex. Valerie Solanas, Scum founder, Society for Cutting Up Men. Since marriage constitutes slavery for women, it is clear that the women's movement must concentrate on attacking this institution. Freedom for women cannot be won without the abolition of marriage. Sheila Cronin, the leader of the feminist organization Now. I want to see a man beaten to a bloody pulp with a high heel shoved in his mouth, like an apple in the mouth of a pig. Andrea Dworkin, Ty Grace Atkinson. When a woman reaches orgasm with a man, she is only collaborating with the patriarchal system, eroticizing her own oppression. Sheila Jeffries. You grow up with your father holding you down and covering your mouth so another man can make a horrible searing pain between your legs. Catherine McKinnon, prominent legal feminist scholar, University of Michigan and Yale. The more famous and powerful I get, the more power I have to hurt men. Sharon Stone, actress. The proportion of men must be reduced and maintained at approximately 10% of the human race. Sally Muir Gearhart. In the future, if there is one, it is Barbara Jordan, former Congresswoman. All men are good for is fucking and running over with a truck. Statement made by University of Maine feminist administrator. If the classroom situation is very heteropatriarchal, a large beginning class of 50 to 60 students, say, with a few feminist students, I am likely to find my task as largely one of recruitment, of persuading students that women are oppressed. In general, I support a girl's right to offend any member of the opposite sex who happens across her path. In fact, I'd much rather see a little girl wearing a shirt that mocks boys than one that turns them on. Trina Shapiro. The male is a biological accident. The Y, male gene, is an incomplete X, female gene. That is, has an incomplete set of chromosomes. In other words, the male is an incomplete female, a walking abortion, aborted at the gene stage. To be male is to be deficient, emotionally limited. Maleness is a deficiency disease, and males are emotional cripples. Valerie Solanas. Every man, deep down, knows he's a worthless piece of shit. He uses terms like copulate, sexual congress, have relations with, overlaid with stilter manners, the suit of the chimp. The effect of fathers, in sum, has been to corrode the world with maleness. The male has a negative Midas touch. Everything he touches turns to shit. Valerie Solanas, Scum Manifesto. The female function is to relate, groove, love, and be herself, irreplaceable by anyone else. The male function is to produce sperm. We now have sperm banks. The male likes death. It excites him sexually and, already dead inside, he wants to die. Scum Manifesto. Being a housewife is an illegitimate profession. The choice to serve and be protected and plan towards being a family maker is a choice that shouldn't be. The heart of radical feminism is to change that. Vivian Gornick, University of Illinois. The most merciful thing a large family can do to one of its infant members is to kill it. Margaret Sanger. Now there are tons and tons and tons more of these. Just Google's your friend.
Feminism, all feminism does is make women victims and men evil. It makes the woman the angel when there's no such thing as nobody can be an angel. And it demonizes men to be these evil, hateful monsters. And nobody, people, and when the fact of the matter is, anybody can be evil, but nobody can be an angel, and that this pure, infallible angel, that does not exist. And in this fairy tale, we're taught that women are these perfect angels that can do no wrong. It's just another form of that indoctrination and conditioning. While men are demonized as evil, and a lot of women grown up know that, and that's why they feel they don't have to respect a man. That's why most women, the majority of women, will have equals over men in this Western society. No, that's America. So that's why I disagree with feminism. Yeah, you got some women who are positive, but that's the minority. Now, don't get upset if this is the stuff that I talk about. If it does not apply to you, don't get mad and reply, because when usually women do this, in particular, because that's what I'm talking about. That tells me that they're just like the women the females that I'm talking about, who are these evil fembots, feminazis, man haters. Which is the problem. A lot of women in this generation, and you're the same and I'm perceived you're the same generation as mine, a part of my generation, Generation Y. A lot of them think feminism is about women being these butch, ugly, lesbian dykes, and that's not true. That's not true, sweetheart. That is not true. A lot of women growing up in this era are feminists and don't even realize it. Your typical feminist is a woman who's third wave, and she's highly attractive. Yeah, that's right. She's highly attractive, and a spoiled brat with this false sense of entitlement. She's just a regular attractive female, not the second wave feminists where they all unattractive and just got these radical, miseducated, book smart ideologies that they read from a studies course. No. And the first wave is just the radical feminists who I'm trying to explain this. They are just outright feminists and just man haters, just straight out. I think they're all been oppressed, and they've been oppressed, and the man has been, every man they came across or grew up with as a child has been abusing them. Now there's some cases where they came from abusive households when the man was abusive, but that's like a few far in between. I mean, think about this. Last time I checked, a woman has the option to join the service. So when they do a draft, they have the choice whether they want to join or not. A man has no say. A man is out fighting for a society that doesn't care about him, and the women usually reap the benefits. So you gotta understand that the double a lot of women don't realize their traditional roles in the olden days. They had a lot of benefits, and they had a lot of benefits of staying at home while the man worked. Anyway, I'm going to shut this video out. I hope you understand my points. This is Big Boss Calvin English. We started out. Peace.